we have something really cool here that's, well, it's actually really no way special to me because what we have, of course, you know by the title, the USS North Carolina. And this ship is special to me in a way that maybe it's different from the other ones in that for the first time I'm going to be building a model of a ship that I've actually been on. I toured this ship in June of 2022, and it's pretty amazing, to say the least. But I mean, again, I think that about every ship I go on. I've been on 5 ships across the United States. The North Carolina, I've been on the USS Alabama and the USS Drum, which are both in Mobile, Alabama. I've been on the USS Kidd in Baton Rouge, and I've been on the USS Midway in San Diego. So if I can find some pictures of when I actually toured this ship, I'll probably insert some on the video here. But if memory serves, most of them, there were like, you know, pictures with me and, you know, family, and because it was a family trip and loved ones in them. So it might be a bit of a challenge to find some, but I'll look. Souvenir shirt here. See, Battleship North Carolina. Maybe I'll take a picture of the back of it and show it to you guys. But getting on to the model, Atlantis here is the manufacturer of this model. I don't believe I've built anything from this manufacturer before, so this will be a first. And you can see the plastic is still on the kit. I've not opened it, so we're going to do that right now. See if I can find a place to, yep, there we go. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Right off the bat, this is reminding me a lot of the Arizona model, at least in the color of it. This is actually going to be a larger model. I forget what the scale is. Scale is 1 to 500, 17 3/4 inches long. And here's the all the different flags it comes with. Not too many decals, but that's the decals. Of course, our instructions. And let's open up this bag and see what the sprues look like. Looks like that was all supposed to be one piece. It's not anymore. So yeah, this is actually going to be a decent size model here. What I'm most interested in seeing is the hull. Because a lot of times these hulls are not one whole piece. Here's all of our small pieces, gun turrets, lifeboats here. This is going to be a very unusual hull to assemble. Here's some of the superstructure. And of course, we always get some pieces, not broken pieces, but pieces that have broke off of their screws. This is a very interesting hull design. I've never seen a hull. None of my ships thus far have had a hull quite like this. So I guess it goes something like this. Or I probably got it upside down like a fool. So this will go like so, but look at this gaping hole in the bottom of the hull. Never seen that before. I'll get into the instructions further and see if what that's all about. I'm guessing, so yeah, this fits in like so. And I see, yeah, so this would be the complete hull. And these, I would imagine, are for the stand. See, these are the two lower pieces for the stand. Insert like so. So yeah, we've mostly got a full hull piece. I don't know why they chose to cut out the center portion, but it's no big deal. At least it'll be easier to assemble this hull, and I don't have to put halves together like I've done on so many of them. But yeah, that's what this is going to look like, and I'm going to get started on it and get it primed, painted, and we'll always start with the hulls first. So I'm going to quit talking, and we're going to get into it right now. Alright, so I am finally at the point where I was able to put a piece onto the hull, and it was this center piece, and I had a lot of trouble fitting it in correctly, and it just messed up a good bit of the paint here. So I may, well, I know for sure I'm definitely going to have to go and touch this up and maybe sand this stuff down and put another coat on it, which is just going to add more work to it's already been a timely or time-consuming build. But you got these two holes here. This is what you're looking at here is the actual stand of the ship, and this is they go in like so. That way when the ship is done, that's how it's displayed. And as simple as it is, I actually like this a lot. It's one of the better displays. It's easier for the ship to not wobble around on the stand. That way, you know, if you accidentally hit it or something, you don't knock it over. But yep, this is gonna be, I gotta retouch up this stuff. All right, so got the hull redone. And what I'm going to attempt is to do this pattern along the hull. So here you got the darker gray and the lighter gray, but it goes all the way up the side, and of course the top side is right here on the deck. And I think the only way to be able to successfully do that is to just go ahead and glue the deck onto the hull and do the pattern from there. So this will be on, and then trace that pattern. And I've got some tack that I bought to attempt to do that, because this is my first attempt to ever draw any type of pattern on one of my ships. So once the glue is dry and in place, I'll be using this to try and to draw that pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this thing on.
Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
See, this is what we're going to be working on next. What we're going to do is attempt the camouflage that is here that you see on the box art, and I'm going to do the whole thing in the light gray first that you see here, and after that's all dried up, I'm going to put this blue tack that I've got, this right here. I'm going to use that to make a mask, and after the again, after the light is dry, the light gray, we're going to go back over once that tack is in place and spray the dark gray, and hopefully we can get it all nice and smooth like that. All right, so the time has come to apply the camouflage to the hull. As you can see, I've got blue tack on the sides covered with masking tape. So this part is the part that's going to stay light gray, and the rest of the hull that's exposed is going to be the dark gray. And I am airbrushing this. I will try to let you see some of that. You've seen these two pieces of the superstructure already, but of course this one kind of came apart, but I'll just have to reglue it. But I did a little stripe on the funnels just to add to the whole multicolored and slash camouflage effect that is persistent throughout this ship. You can see it on both funnels there. And yep, there we have it. So moving on. All right, so that is going to wrap up part 1 of building the USS North Carolina. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to tune in next week for part 2, where you will see the completed ship at the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and until the next time, drive safely.